They're coming down. Got quite a mouthful up there. And I think that's a little rattlesnake, actually. I ain't camping in here. Really didn't think this one through. Well, we're getting rained on pretty good now. Babies. Pretty little jokers. All right, headed up to Lake Martin. Do a little camping trip. Been threatening to do it for quite a while. The last little while, really the last 8 months to a year, I've struggled mightily with food, and it's had the same hold on me that alcohol had and that porn had, and so it's just been an addiction. It's an all-out addiction. That's hindered my purpose. It's hindered my ability to execute what God has for me to do here on earth, and it's really just been me living outside the will of God, just in constant turmoil in my soul. So we're gonna go out here. We're doing a little 36-hour fast at the same time, food fast, and hadn't done one of those in a while, and I've done a pretty good bit of fasting over the years. And it started last night at like 8 p.m. It's 9:17 in the morning right now, so we're looking like 23 hours left, so it's gonna be all right. And the reason you fast is not to punish yourself or anything like that. You can kind of kill the flesh back, and then the spirit can come forward. So it sounds a little hokey pokey, but it's really just a good way to detach from the world and connect to God. It's kind of cathartic for me to shoot video. So we're gonna do some of that. I don't know if it'll ever be shown anywhere. I may put it up on YouTube. But we're gonna fish some too. We're gonna do a little camping, build us a little campsite, and we'll have a good time. That's where we're headed. Looking forward to it. That may not seem like it, but I'm still a little bit tired this morning. Well, when you're going camping, it's always good when you've been on the lake for about 3 or 4 hours, and that's the third snake I've seen, and I think that's a little rattlesnake, actually. I'm pretty sure that's a freaking little rattler. I ain't camping in here. Really didn't think this one through. Well, this is probably not the best way to do this. I got this firewood in here. He can't go far because he's got his. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I don't like you. Sorry, buddy. Woo, that was that. Good use to the Spro scissors. His tongue is still going. Gross. Toodles. Sorry if you like snakes. I hate them, especially rattlesnakes. Gross. Got quite a mouthful up there. Trying to figure out how to swallow. I think it's a big shell cracker. Can't tell if it's a shell cracker or a crappie. Bluegill. It's like a crappie. Must be heck not to have no hands. She might have it. Uh-oh. She might have it done this time. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Thick neck for a second. How did you swallow that? That's crazy. That's amazing. Little bird weighs about another pound now. All right, I think we found us somewhere to set up camp. Have a little spot for the night. Kind of looked around. Every time I'd find a spot, I was like, that looks pretty good. And then I'd pull up to it and there was a snake. Seen 4 snakes, killed 1 little rattlesnake. Most of them have been water snakes. So we're gonna pull up to this spot right here. Just off the side of Baker's Bayou back here. That's what I'm naming it. A little sandbar. Pretty little sandbar runs out right here. So I'll actually be able to ease off in the water a little bit. Which I'm looking forward to doing because it's kind of hot. But there's a storm brewing. We're gonna try to go ahead and get us a little spot set up before a storm gets here. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh. A lot cleaner in most of these places as far as the snakiness goes. Had to get up a little trash right quick. Being a little trashy. I don't know why people will put it in the bag and then leave the bag sitting there. That's pretty crazy. Alright, we got the trash picked up for the most part. Fortunately, they did leave us a bag. Starting to sprinkle. Pretty good little storm coming. I'll set this over here till tomorrow. Take it out when I go. And a little bit of beer in it. I don't want it leaking in my boat, stinking it up. Alright, not perfect, but we got us a tent set up, so I'm afraid once it starts raining, this is going to kind of puddle up under here. I may just have to knock it off some. Try to get this rope to hang it up, but it wasn't quite good enough. But we got this tent. I got that for Christmas or Father's Day or something a while back. It's just a hammock tent with a bug net. I got my sleeping bag in there. I think my mother-in-law might have got that for me. Shout out Crystal. Had a bunch of stuff on my Christmas wish list. Yep, that's where we're gonna try to. That's where we're gonna try to hang out. We're gonna try to hang out for the next, I don't know, 12 hours, ride out the storm. Should be pretty interesting. Time to make some breakfast. This is a hatchet my sister-in-law got for me. Rain's coming down pretty good now. Let's just make us a cup of coffee. We're on the brink of a decent little storm. Get a little rain coming. Try to protect this as much as I can. Keep it burning. I have to retreat for a minute. Do something to keep this thing burning. Dang it. Woo. Try a little pour over right quick, see if it does anything. We just out here cooking in the rain. It was a cute idea I had. Make me a little food. Enjoy our little pour over. There's a little coffee. It's warm. Not bad. It's doing a little something. It's trying. Oh God, I got ash in there. It's trying. It's trying. All right. Well, we're getting rained on pretty good now. I've tried to snuggle up. I have to peel my wet shirt off. Tried to cuddle up in my sleeping bag here, but now the water is getting in the hammock and it's puddling up at the low point of the hammock, which is my butt. We having fun yet? I did leave some sausage over there in the pot on the fire. There's still some smoke coming, so the embers are still hot under that towel. Hoping my sausage is done. I had to wait a little while to find out. You can see clearly now the rain is gone. There's a little bit trickling on the tent still. Took me a little nap. Check on the sausage. It's still smoking. I bet that sausage cooked. Let's see what we got. Mud puddle. Nope. That ain't too good. Oh well. Too bad, so sad. Babies. Babies. Pretty little drippers. Tiny. Where mama's at? You're gonna mess up and get ate if I ain't careful.